Hey everyone, my name is Carolina. I am doing this video for the Ecomap theory video. I went ahead and I chose Jessica to do the Ecomap on, and here's an example of Jessica's Ecomap. I'm going to start with her social systems, her fiduciary systems to be exact. That includes her family. There's her son John, her aunt Sue, which is her only fiduciary in my opinion because that is the person that Jessica relies on and that benefits from since she is her child care provider. There's Jessica's mom and there's John's dad, which is the reason why there's this staggering line here because they're unstable relationships with both of these individuals. There's the other part of her social systems, which is her work, and there is a line going, an arrow pointing towards her because it's her source of income, so it's a resource. Then there's her neighborhood, which is her community. That is where Jessica lives, and that is where her home is located, so that's also a resource because these are all needed for means of survival. There's transportation, which I found like a very important part as well because it is the reason why she gets to her source of income. So without her transportation, she wouldn't be able to get to her job, which is also a resource. I added desired social systems, and amongst those I included education because with an education, Jessica could get her promotion in her job, meaning that she get a higher paying job. And there's also recreational time that is needed for herself and for her to spend more time with her son. There's also social agency that I added on here because that is where she could receive the help that she needs to improve her quality of life and get help applying for programs like the Social Security Disability program for her son and the child support programs, and she is in with his dad, as well as reapplying for the TANF program. I went ahead and I chose the applied systems theory to work with the situation that Jessica's in because the applied systems theory believes that every system, like an example of this is Jessica's family system, has different parts that are needed for the system to function correctly. That does bring me to the first metaphor, which is the environment as a whole, which states just that. It states that every system has every part and of different parts, and every part has its own function, and each function is crucial for the system to maintain equilibrium. So an example of that bubble part in Jessica's system is her Aunt Sue. Her Aunt Sue is a very important part in Jessica's system because that is her child care provider. Without her child care provider, Jessica could possibly not be able to work because nobody would be able to look after John. Another important part is her car because if she didn't have a car, she wouldn't be able to get to her job, which is 35 miles away, so it's really far, and like without that she wouldn't have a form of income. So the second metaphor is described as the person as a part. That mentions that it is important to have good ties with your neighborhood and with family members. So any broken ties or any severe ties with either of these are very hard to restore. So in this case, Jessica mentioned that she feels unsafe in her neighborhood because her ex-abusive husband lives near her and her son. So that means that she lives in fear and lives in unnecessary stress. A possible solution to this could be if Jessica got that higher education that she needs, so she can make more money and get more income, meaning that she could move out of that neighborhood and improve their quality of life. Another example of a severe tie is a relationship with her mother, where she describes that her mother blames her parenting skills for John's disability. So if she had a good relationship with her mother, that's another form of a support system. So she had that good relationship. That is another crucial part in Jessica's life that could also help improve her life. Alright, so that is all I got on this video. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope everyone had a good weekend.